Good morning, everybody. Dr. Vuong here. Today's November 2nd with your quick COVID update. It's going to be a short one today. The CDC is expected to meet today, and they're expected to pass the vaccination, Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds. That will probably roll out later this week. You got to get the proper doses into pharmacies and pediatricians' offices. What I'm going to do with my kid, now you could easily go walk into a HEB or whatever and get your child vaccinated, but I think I'm going to have make an appointment for my child with her pediatrician. That way all the records are in the same place. It's in her permanent record that she's had her first shot and stuff, and that way just kind of keep it nice and cleaner, because I predict that it's going to become something where we need to show some sort of at least one dose, initial dosing of coronavirus vaccination. And I don't think it'll become like a regular cycle like measles or chickenpox, but for the foreseeable future, it's going to be that way. Now, I'm telling you something, if you've been following me, last week I said something was happening in Europe and, Eastern Europe, Central Europe. All the numbers are looking bad. UK's looking bad. And I said, watch out for us. And now, a week later, the U.S. numbers are starting to head back up. Now, maybe this is just a temporary up and then we'll come back down. I don't think so. I think we're going to head all the way up like we just did last year. I looked back at November 1st numbers from a year ago, and they were higher than where we are now. They were about 80,000. Today, we're about 74,000, 75,000. But if this trend keeps going up, like we were way heading up this time last year, it's going to become problematic, especially right now. The next hot center is the Southwest, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona. I don't think people realize that their caseload has increased 83% in the last couple of weeks. 83% in Arizona. So there's a lot of unvaccinated lungs left in those areas, because those are less than 60% vaccination rates. Even New Mexico, who got a really good early start on their vaccinations, they're lagging behind. They're still around 65% vaccinated or so. So I think there's still too many unvaccinated lungs. I think that once the surge really hits and we start seeing the news this fall, we're going to see, that it's another variant, whether it's Delta Plus or Delta 2, it's going to be something else. And whatever's happening in Eastern and Central Europe is going to make its way. It's probably already here in the U.S., but we're going to repeat this pattern, which if you think about, we're lagging usually 3 to 4 weeks behind UK and Europe. You can imagine that that's going to be around Thanksgiving time. And, Halloween was just this weekend, and bang, bang, Thanksgiving's always here next. And then bang, bang, Christmas is here. So I just think it's just going to be really, really scary times. I was hopeful that we could have a relatively normal holiday season, but I just don't think so based on what's happening in Europe. And I just don't foresee it. I think we're going to do like what just UK just did, relive their Delta surge all over again. And so really the only way is to get the vulnerable population vaccinated. The elderly here in the United States, it's a really high vaccination rate, 85-90% vaccinated. It's the teenagers, the 12 to 18-year-olds, they're lagging behind, only about 50% vaccinated. We got to do a better job of that, especially now that they're in schools and going to football games. We got the World Series here in Houston tonight. And stadium's packed and no one's wearing a mask. And maybe, Houston is 60% vaccinated. So maybe that means like 40% in the stadium tonight will not be vaccinated. 40%. That's a lot. I mean, let's say there's going to be 60,000, 70,000 people in tonight's game. 40% of that is 25 to 30,000 people won't be vaccinated, if you just think about the statistics of that. And it's just waiting to happen, man. So it's on its way. So for people who sit there and go, you were saying school's starting up and we got these football games. Where's the surge? It's coming. You'll see. All right. Stay safe, everybody. Get your kids vaccinated, protection. We have one more surge coming. We have a big winter surge and probably another smaller surge next summer or fall. And then we'll be mostly done with it. But it's another year. All right. Love you guys. Stay safe. Bye.